Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play No the Stomp Move. Even if I read the tutorial, I wouldn't get the button right, so what's the point? Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations, everybody. We are now in the, well, as far as this game is concerned, like the current era, I suppose, because we're going to be going through Sonic 06. All the way up through to Sonic Colors, which was the last 3D Sonic game that was released before this one. Literally just a year before, if I remember correctly, or almost, or maybe even like the same year. And we are here in Sonic 2006 world, so I think it's nice to actually see Sonic 06 represented in this game. It's nice, but it's also kind of like a little bit bittersweet. One reason being that, you know, it's nice that Sonic 06, they didn't just like say, okay, well let's just forget that game existed. A little bit like they do with Sonic 04, or with Sonic 04, Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Like, that game is like being retroactively removed from history, it almost feels like. Considering that in any of the stuff to do with like Sonic Mania, or when they show like the when they do like show like Sonic Mania on like the elevator and stuff like that, it just goes like 1, 2, 3K Mania. Or in like the I saw another example is like recently the when they were showing like the Sonic 30th anniversary collection or whatever. Okay, well I screwed that one up. Just because I got cocky, kid. When they were showing like the 30th anniversary collection as well, they like completely glazed, like skipped over, passed over Sonic the Hedgehog 4 as well. Like there's never mention of that game. It's so funny. Which I must say, like to be honest, like Sonic CD almost gets that treatment as well, but still holds a place in people's hearts, I think, you know. But yeah, it's nice to see like Sonic 06 not just being like retroactively removed from Sonic history, to be honest, and instead like actually getting some sort of like look in, because even if it's like a difficult part of Sonic's history to stomach to a certain extent, it's still part of Sonic history nonetheless, you know, so it deserves to, in a game that's all about looking at the journey of Sonic the Hedgehog through history, it still deserves to be there, in my opinion, you know, just like Sonic 04, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, again, even if it's bad, and it is bad, right? Episode 2 is alright. Let's be fair here. Episode 2 is alright, but it still deserves to be like to be recognized as existing, if you know what I mean. It's part of the history. So, whoa. What happened there? I just got like thrown up into oblivion or whatever. Oh, it's those things. They like launch up into the sky at one point. Okay, that's interesting. The other thing that's like kind of, as I say, bittersweet about this is that it shows like a game like this, right? That's actually quite good and well designed, and where the physics is good and the programming is good, actually shows like what Sonic 2006 could have been. And I will always be like a firm believer that like Sonic 06 now is a good game, right? Which was like extremely poorly executed. I think that's like the best way to say it. Like it could have been amazing, you know. And I'm just afraid to boost here, just because this level is pretty much where you'll notice the difficulty ramp up just a little bit. And I don't want to like screw anything up. But yeah, it looks like we got through there alright in the end. The like the game itself is good. Like the all of the concept behind it, the story behind it, it probably, like, it's definitely, it could have been Sonic Adventure 3, you know, it totally could have been, but the execution is so piss poor and sloppy as to make the game just disappointing, frustrating. For a Sonic fan, anger-inducing, I think, is the best way to describe it. That's just so annoying. And I'll always say that, like, if there was one game I would love to see remade or rebooted or remastered, it would be Sonic 06, because I think it deserves better, you know? Like, I'm not sure whether the other Sonic fans are with me on that one, but to be honest, I'd like to claim they probably are. That was close. I'd like to claim they probably are. You know? I think Sonic 2006, like, it became just a figure of fun, right? And I think because it became such like a, as I say, just like a joke phone, like a novelty grill of a game, I almost think it's like really sad because it contributed so much to the like after Sonic 06, like every other Sonic game after it had to fight so much more to be taken seriously, you know, because it was such a shit show. And to be honest, I think Sonic the Hedgehog 4 contributed in no small part to that as well. Let's just be honest here. Okay, that was like the worst timing ever. I was like, you know what? It's just about to go off. I might as well try for this now. But yeah, so after like Sonic 2006, I feel like every other Sonic game, even this game, like I think even this game and Sonic Colors, which are really good games, had to fight so much more, so much harder just to be taken seriously, because Sonic 06 like damaged the franchise's reputation so much. And that's like a sad thing to see, you know. No one wants to see that happen to any franchise that they love and hold dear, you know. So I think that's like the biggest thing that I find Sonic 06 is more kind of like a sad story, really, because like I'll say it again, I think it's a and like bear with me on this, like I think it's a good game, just again really poorly executed, and that's just sad to see, you know. But anyway, as I say, if there is like a Sonic 06 reboot or remake at some point, I would be all for it. Hell, I would be all for a Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Sonic the Hedgehog 4 remake or reboot. It's like, give it to the same team that made Sonic Mania. They'll knock that shit out of the park, you know. Like, I almost wish, like, part of me almost wishes that Sega had the courage to, for Sonic's 30th anniversary, instead of re-releasing Sonic Colors, which I love that game with all my heart. It didn't jump. I love that game with all my heart, but I almost wish that Sega had the courage to say, do you know what? Whoa. That Sega had the courage to say, you know what? For Sonic's 30th anniversary, we are remaking Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Like, I would have been behind it 100% if they had done it. And it wouldn't have had to be like a perfect game either, you know. Like, if it had been like if there had been, like, if they got the same people that made Sonic Forces to make it, like if they got the same team that made Sonic Forces to make that's bad. They got the same team that made Sonic Forces to make to make a reboot of Sonic the Hedgehog 06, I would be there 100% with bells on, like, without, beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's the wind, that's what it is. I know a lot about wind. It's giving me wind cancer about now is what it feels like. It's like it's a graveyard for all the little hedgehogs. The windmills, the firestorm, fire tornado wiped out all the little hedgehogs. The 21st century is a crazy place when that's a speech that the President of the United States of America makes. Like that, I'm not even like, and that's not even like parodying or anything like that. That's literally what he said. He's like, have you ever been to a windmill? They're like a graveyard for all the little birds. It's just insane. Like the fact that that's actually something that on record, you know, the way they talk about like the great speeches, you know, of humanity, you know, like there's Veni Vidi Vici, and then there's like, oh, the windmills are like a graveyard for all the little birds. It's like, it's just funny. Oh, well, we got there in the end. That really is the level where you'll notice the difficulty spike just a tiny little bit. It's not hard per se, you know, you're not going to be tearing your hair out, but again, I think that shows, like, those levels show, like, how cool Sonic 2006 could have been, you know. It's just sad. It's probably one of the greatest tragedies of gaming history. But oh well, at least we have Sonic Generations, right? At least we have Blaze the Cat, right?
I wish I hadn't needed your help, Sonic, but thank you. By the way, you seem to look less spiky.
They're all stealing my joke! They're stealing my joke! I made that joke first! Jerk store! Jerk store is the line! Jerk store! I hope we can keep this slip of mine just between the two of us, alright? Well, the joke's on you, Blaze. This is going out to 20 viewers right now who are going to watch this video. Ha! Ha ha! Anyway, we're up to... yeah, we've got time for this one. Let's do it. I love the music here. Who doesn't love the music? It's everybody's circulation. And we've just got, like, it's just feel good. It's just like a feel good track. And then, like, the classic Sonic, like, version of it is just like, oh, it's just so good. It's just, like, so pumped. I need to play for you as well, like, the overworld, wow, well, I gotta give you that one. That was a good shot, Mr. Whatever you are, Robo-Sniffit. I'm very conscious of the fact that I have 0 rings right now. Thank you. It's so crazy, like, how, like, just having 1 ring makes you feel so much more comfortable in a Sonic game. It's like how that, like, I suppose it's the same as in Mario, having being big Mario instead of small Mario makes you feel so much safer. This is like the worst placement for one of those things as well. They do that a lot in Sonic though, where they like put like the invincibility power-ups and the speed power-ups in places where you're like, well, what am I supposed to do with this, you know? Whoa, whoa, I saw my life flash before my eyes with those, I saw my life flash before my eyes with those spikes there. Oh god. Do you know what? I was talking about Sonic Unleashed recently. It was actually on one of Mayo's streams. I think we ended up talking about Sonic games, and I was talking about we were talking about Sonic Unleashed. So I was saying in the chat that like actually I'm pretty sure I have like the worst version of Sonic Unleashed, because my version of Sonic Unleashed, and that probably kept me from enjoying the game as much as I could have, because again, it's another one of those Sonic games that isn't bad, it's just not great, you know? It's playable, let's put it that way. But the version of the game that, I have is the PlayStation 2 version, which I think is universally regarded as like being the worst, and I would totally agree, if for no other reason than because like the loading times are obscene. What does this do now? What does this button do? You idiot, Didi! So I have like the PS2 version, which like there are terrible loading times in that game. Like before, like, and that, whoa, that's something that like afflicts quite a number of Sonic games, to be honest, is that you'll have like these whoa, are we going to seriously get game over on Rooftop Run? You'll have these like, I suppose a lot of like disc Sonic games from the PS2 era, I guess, or from the Wii era. You'll have those loading times, like Sonic 06, as we were talking about, is no exception. But yeah, on the PlayStation 2, those loading screens are they're just so annoying. Like, they're really, really bad. Can you push that thing, please? Thank you. Am I not supposed to be going this way? That's what it feels like right now. There we go. There's the dented beetle. Okay, let's just not get too hasty here, you know? I'm the fastest thing alive, doesn't mean I have to flex all the time, you know? But actually, I saw that we actually have the Wii version as well. Well, I must check whether it's like the French Wii version, because it's my boyfriend's, and when we like when he brought all his games over, it was in there, Sonic Unleashed for the Wii, and he was like, yeah, it's actually really fun. And I was like, I must give it a try, because I'd like to try it in like a format where like I'd like to try it in a format where I have no rings. I don't feel safe. There's one. I'd like to try it in like a version where my enjoyment of the game isn't being impinged by something so arbitrary as like really stupid loading times, you know? Because I think that's like a really annoying thing to, like, it's a really frustrating thing to damage your enjoyment of a game is loading time, because it's like, yes, the levels are fun when I actually get to them. The levels are fun when I actually get to them, so that's kind of like an annoying thing to happen then, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get the rings. And let's not be a hero here. Let's actually try destroying the robots. I think that's my problem. I've just been like being too pacifist here. I'm like, you know what? The robots are robot people too. Being way too nice to all these worthless consumer models. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is fun, he says as he dies. I need to get the clock. There we go. I'm on 0 lives. That's no good. So yeah, maybe I will give it a try, because as I say, I'd like to just like I'd like to try and experience the game in a way that it should be experienced, you know, where, as I say, something as like petty as loading screens aren't like curtailing my enjoyment. So maybe that'll come someday. Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. I must check though if I'm able to play it in another language other than French, because like the disc, all the language on the box is in French, but as far as I know, a lot of those games you can just change the language, or it takes the language from the console system language. So anyway, that was Rooftop Run with the bopping music. It's still Saturday morning. I still have my instant coffee. I still have my sparkling water. But yeah, I think that's enough for this part of Let's Play Sonic Generations. In the next part, we'll probably finish up Rooftop Run, free Vector the Crocodile, and move on here to just... we're reaching for divinity like in Euphoria. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye now.